You have permission to be you without borders. That was a channeled message from Source. And it was a message that came through when I was speaking about celebration of self. You have permission to be you without borders. What does that look like? What would you create if you knew you could do it differently than what was expected? Give yourself permission to just be. And when you see yourself and put into yourself is when we truly can help another. So I leave this with you, a channeled message from Source. You have the permission to be you without borders. Source is saying, speak more. Source wants me to speak more about, throughout this journey, how I have become closer to myself, and within me becoming closer to myself and understanding more, I understand more people, right? I've been understanding when you see yourself is when you can see the next person, when you can see your partner. If when you see yourself is when you can see your daughter, when you can see your son truly and fully for who they are. When you see and give to yourself is when you can give to your neighbor and you can see with their needs. And you can be compassionate and be love and be abundant when you see and give to yourself. Given permission to be myself has given me permission to fully see how I am meant to serve. I've always been in service, whether through service, my military service, joining before I even graduated high school, whether that be in my service to social work, right? Through case management, through connection for family needs, for in the jails, right? Whether that be the service clinically with individuals and helping people grow and learn themselves more. I've always been in service, whether that is in friendships, in a stranger I see, and like, you know, oh, do you need something? But before I would do that, especially oh, do you need something? And I would feel obligated to do that, right? I would feel overwhelmed, even though I volunteered. Because I wasn't doing it in a way that was my purpose, that was fully aligned with my mission, right? I just knew I wanted to help and serve, and nothing's wrong with that. It's amazing, and I know there's more and more people out there, right? And when we allow ourselves to be without borders, to move outside of the lines, to get out of the box, is when we truly see what we are destined to be, who we are destined to be for, where we are destined to go, who we're destined to talk to, whether that's a quick conversation in the gas station, and you stop someone on the way of them having the most important conversation of their life, and you just smiled at them. You went to the gym and you gave someone a water, or you picked up their wallet when they dropped it because they weren't paying attention. Whatever that is, you cannot fulfill your destiny, whether small or big, for anyone else or any service or anything, until you fully and completely see yourself and who you are and what you bring, right? And what you bring. And that is not to say that you have to play this instrumental role and do all these things for other people. No. We naturally assist and support in service when we support and in service to ourselves, and we see that. We naturally listen better when we listen to ourselves. When we listen to ourselves and we give ourselves the voice and the space to say, I don't like that. I like this. I love this. I'm not sure about this. Regardless if it's in the mirror, if it's on the phone call with your boss, if it's just talking to yourself, whatever it is, the more you do that for yourself, the more you can do it for other people, the more you can hear and connect for other people, right? And that spreads, but it starts with you. You have permission to be you without borders. People, I want to talk about purpose and mission for a bit, right? Because I was the main one. I don't know my purpose. And this was after serving clients and all the things, and then leaving social work field. I don't know my purpose. I don't know my purpose, and then it was, chasing other things or just kind of whatever that is, right? And until I surrendered. I talked about this in a different video. Surrender is intentional. It is not just giving putting your hands up and saying, all right, well, fuck it. It is intentional. When I surrender to my highest self. When I surrender to the collaboration, the creativity that I have with Source. And when I surrender to my highest good, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know what is. You know what? I surrender. Surrender to what is for my highest good, even if I can't see it in this moment. And I started to get pictures and certain things and all these things, right? And we talk about our purpose and we talk about our mission, and I know for me, and I believe this to be for others, plenty of others, from my mind's eye and from my connection to Source and through meditation and all the things, and my purpose is to just be. And I heard that before and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna just be. And then I started just being. And like, all right, shoot, I didn't do that today. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't do that. That's not just being. Right? My purpose is to just be, but my mission is to spread love, is to know and understand what love is to be love and speak of love in alignment. Align what we say to what we do and what we want. Alignment within myself and alignment with you, right? Spreading that awareness of alignment and harmony and balance. Love, alignment, harmony and balance. I did not see that until I surrendered. And I am continuing to go on in my purpose to just be in in my purpose to just be, the mission is still incorporated in that. It is still intertwined into just being. I naturally, even when an unhealed version of me was the number one cheerleader for everyone else, the unhealed version of me, I cheered everyone else on and they mom. So you got this. You can do this. I don't know if I can do that, but you got this. You can do it. I see it in you. Oh. And now we give to ourselves, right? And when we understand the purpose, source of everyone's purpose is to just be. And your mission is what you've already been doing, but you just don't understand it, right? It can be something you naturally do that causes conflicts at times. You don't think that when I say being inauthentic, doing something that does not align with me physically makes me sick. It makes me uncomfortable, and not in a like, oh, don't do that. Like my body revolts, my mind and everything. I feel unaligned, right? I feel sick, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is. And that has always been. I just didn't understand what it was, right? So when I would say in a relationship or friendship or whatever, and I would say, this doesn't, I know I didn't have the words at the time, and it came out like, well, are we friends? So if we were friends, shouldn't we do this? Or like, I don't know, this doesn't feel like what I want it to be, or this doesn't like feel like this, right? Or whatever it was in the unhealed and unconfident way that I would say it was still wanting that alignment, wanting that balance, and either feeling a lack of love or giving too much or whatever it was, right? So this is a longer message than I thought it would be. But the borders are down. The boundaries are non-existent. You get to be you. So go be you. Go be great. Go be beautiful. Go create, inspire, and motivate. Whatever is your mission, but your purpose is to just be. So just be. Ashe, ashe, ashe.